Good evening. My name is Edwina Jumpy, and welcome back to the Hive. Today we're doing a portfolio review where we get an in-depth look on how I created Honeycomb. I'm a student through CareerFoundry's UX Immersion program, and I played the role of UX UI designer for this project. CareerFoundry tasked us to create a responsive web application that was a mobile wallet where users didn't need a physical bank card or the need to visit a physical branch. I then created a problem and mission statement to help guide me through the project. Before I did any designs, I conducted some research. First part of the research was to do a competitive analysis on Honeycomb's potential rivals, such as Apple Pay and PayPal. Next step was to create user stories, and how I did it was create user stories by features. Through user research, some of the goals I had for potential users was to learn about their interests about learning about financial topics, know more about their history with virtual wallets, money transfer apps, and to see how relatable this app could be enough to be for a referral. The insights that I gathered, I used to create user personas. Another part of my research strategy was to conduct a card sort. I used Optimal Workshop to get ideas on how I could organize that app. For my initial designs, I started off with sketches. I wanted to incorporate the honeycomb somehow so people can get the idea, tie the name with honeycomb, and also have my user as the central figure. I used Adobe Xd to create a low fidelity prototype, and I moved on to Balsamic to create the mid fidelity sketch and wireframe prototype. Using the mid fidelity wireframe prototype, I went to use usability testing through my personal network. Through my personal network, I had people complete 2 questionnaires, one as a pre-survey and as another one to get more information about their shopping habits, about their experiences with other wallets, and other ideas that I could potentially use for features for Honeycomb. I used my observations and collected it and put them down in a Redbook spreadsheet. With the errors that I saw, I decided to make reviews to my mid-fidelity prototype. I also conducted an A/B preference test to get more ideas on how I could redefine the design. I created the color theory using honey and gold to engage the user. Honey is a natural happy color. Honey represents wealth, just so people can feel engaged and excited when talking about finances. Using Adobe Xd, I created high fidelity prototypes, and to refine my design, I did a pre-review and accessibility. From those observations, I made updates to my design, and I have my final version of my high fidelity prototypes with my onboarding screens, account creation, some of my virtual wallet features, as well as my transfer center features. I also have a link to my prototype, loading slowly. And I also have a video of me walking through my prototype. Loading slowly. Thank you again for taking time out to learn more about Honeycomb. I'm looking forward to connecting with you on the next video.